you're going to lose money again because you don't know how to identify rug pulls in meme coins. Now, most of these guys that create meme coins are out there to scam you and take your money from you. And one way you can avoid some of these things is having the full knowledge on how to identify rug pulls in these meme coins. And that is why I want to talk about how to identify rug pulls in meme coins. So if you like content like this, make sure to like this video right now and subscribe to this channel, and let's get started. Alright, so first off, you can see this coin over here, which is showing you this pair has little liquidity. Now, I wanted to use this coin to give you an example, and you can see when this coin got created, instantly it got to $3.1 billion. This was what I wanted to give an example when I started this video, but you can see before I could even start making the video, the coin has actually crashed. And if you had bought this coin, you would have lost crazy amount of money from it. Now, there are several methods you could actually get rugged, but how do you identify that you are getting rugged in a coin you're buying? I'm going to talk about different kinds of rug and how you can avoid them. So first off, let's go to Descreener, and the website is descreener.com. And most times, some of you, when you come here, you're just going to click on new pairs and click on newest, and sometimes you just filter with percentage, for instance. Now you can see this coin over here, it has done 50,000%, right? The market cap is $1.5 billion. Now, what you fail to understand is, first off, look at the liquidity of this coin. This is $5. The moment I just see this, I don't even have to check this liquidity when I'm trading. Once I just see this huge 50,000%, most of the times they are actually rug, and I don't even bother checking the coin again. Now, this has $5 liquidity and the market cap is $1.5 million. Now, if you want to swap your token, that means the max amount of money you're going to get out from here is probably $5, although, yeah, within $5 or thereabout. So that means if you're buying with any money, you're actually losing it buying this particular coin, even though it is increasing in price right here. And same way it applies to the next one, which is sitting at $2.2 billion with 9,280%. You can see the liquidity is just about $22,000. Now the question is, how will a coin with $2.2 billion have $22,000 liquidity? So if people want to sell, how do you actually sell this token? You're going to barely not sell the token. And most times, if I open up this coin properly, you can see the liquidity already is showing less than $1, which simply means you can't even sell this coin if you buy it right now. And look at people are actually buying. 38 persons have actually bought these coins, but there's no seller. All right, so let's go back to the screener, and I will look out for when I see this image over here with this question mark. You can see all of them over here. It's simply a red flag for me that this most likely shouldn't be the coin I should be looking out for. Although I think some of them you have to update your DEX, that is pay for DEX screener, if you have your coin, if your coin is showing up like this. But sometimes many of them are actually rugged, and you're going to lose money buying up any of them. So I don't bother checking them most of the times. Let's go over to another one and let me show you what you can start doing to prevent some of these rugs. I'm going to filter this again, and right here we can see this coin written FHE. This is Mind Network token. Yeah, they actually launched their token today, right? All right, so you can see right now that this one got created and is currently at $3.65 billion. This is obviously a red flag, right? Now, you want to look out for liquidity. Liquidity is locked. Now, let's just do research. Basically, we know that this is a scam, right? But just in case you're unable to fathom if it is a scam or not, you can see this huge green candlestick, right? Now, let's look at the liquidity. It's currently at $408,000 liquidity. But the thing is, this liquidity over here is locked. So you might be saying, okay, the liquidity is locked, they won't scam me, they won't rock the coin. No, you would actually lose money if you buy this particular coin. How do I know? Now look at people selling, look at the buyers and the sellers. You can see right here, there's a total volume of $210,000. Now the question is, why will a coin with $210,000 volume get to $3.6 billion in market cap with this huge $3 million percent in 24 hours? And this coin is just 26 minutes it got created. Well, what are you seeing? You're seeing that there's a buy volume of $207,000 and then there's a sell volume of only $3,300. When you see less sellers volume over buy volume, it is actually a red flag for you. I want to do this by showing you a proper coin on Descreener so you compare. So let's just do any random coin. So let's do Remus. This is one coin I've been trending recently. Okay, so look at the buys, look at the sales. It has $5 million buys, $5 million sales. Now I'm not saying the buys and the sells are going to be equal? No. But even if this coin is $10 million buy, $5 million sell, it's actually like very much okay. Even if it's 20 million buy, $5 million sell, it's still very much okay. When your distribution is overly much, like you can actually sense that there are more buyers, no sellers. Why are they not able to sell? It is probably because the coin is a honeypot. Now, what is a honeypot? A honeypot is actually a coin you can buy, but you can't sell it. Now, how do you know if this coin is actually a honeypot? I know it because I understand all of these things, but if you want to find out yourself, just copy the contract address by clicking here. You're going to copy it. Now, go to Telegram and search for this bot called TTF bot. You can see it right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to paste the contract address. Now, what do you see? It says looks clean to me, right? So if you see this, you might think that okay, this coin is actually good to buy. But when you come down here, mint is 0, liquidity unlocked. But when you went to desk screener, it actually showed you that this liquidity is locked. So how come the liquidity is unlocked over here? So it simply tells you that desk screener is not tracking it completely. This year, liquidity is unlocked. And when you look at the holders, these are the holders over here. You can see block 0 snipes 100%. They actually sniped all the coin, like they bought every freaking thing with 1,659 Solana. That is the total amount of money they used to buy this. So these guys are probably targeting like few thousands of dollars as profit, because the moment they sell everything, this coin goes to 0 instantly and nobody is able to sell again. Now, even if liquidity is locked, this right here should be a red flag for you. Having 100% snipe. Yes, some people are going to snipe their coin because they don't want other snipers to buy before them, which is fine. But having 100% snipe is actually crazy. Like if you're having a 2%, 5% snipe, even like 10% is looking quite big already. But like having 100%, sniping it with 1,659 Solana, this is huge money actually. So they used $187,000 to buy up the entire supply of this token. Now they own all of the supply, and the moment they sell, everything goes to 0. So even if this token is locked, the fact that they bought everything, even if they bought 50%, I would still not touch this coin. Even if they sniped 50%, I will still, even 20% is kind of like a red flag. I won't even buy it, because the moment they sell that 20%, most likely the coin will crash a lot. Even if you know it's not going to 0, but like it's going to crash a lot, and that would actually trigger sell pressure. Every other person want to sell at loss. Okay, so this is an easy way to identify that this is a scam coin. And one thing you're going to know is this is actually going to come down like this, just like this one we have here. The same pattern, you can see it go up and then it crashes. If I also copy this contract address, the same name of the coin, funny enough, and that's because I think the coin is currently trending because that's the one they are listing today. If we go to TTF bot and let's paste this contract address and let's see how if it was the same thing just like this one. You can see it says very low liquidity, but I've already scanned this initially. It showed me looks clean, right? But you can see right now it's showing low liquidity. And what happened? They also sniped 100% of it with 1659 Solana. So the same method that this new one is actually taking was what this one took that has gone to 0. So what are you expecting? You're expecting that this would most likely go to 0 just like this one. All right. Now another scam you want to avoid is bundling scam. Now there are sometimes they create a token and the token pumps instantly. I want to give an example. When CZ Binance was called out to call out the name of his coin, he said the name of the coin is called Broccoli, and then a lot of guys launched so many coins. And look at this particular one I captured. Now this coin, the moment it got created, I really wish I can find it on desk screener, but it's been long and it's no longer showing up on desk screener. But look at this chart over here. The moment this coin got created, it ran up to almost $800 million market cap instantly. Like this is 5 minutes chart. If I put it on 1 minute chart, you also see that it ran up to almost $800 million market cap instantly. And now what did you have afterwards? You still had this going up. And I posted it that Cabals created Broccoli on Pump Fund, send it to $4 billion and dump it to $5 million. So they've actually dumped it at the point when I posted, but I saw it initially, and I told my Telegram people that this coin is going to be a rock coin, right? And that's why you have to be in my Telegram channel. If you're not, make sure you're joining. The link is going to be in the description. Okay, so And then what happened? It went up as high as $4 billion and it crashed. Some persons will be saying, but when you saw it at $800 million, why didn't you buy? You would have made almost 5x before it crashed. Yes, I would have made 5x, but what if you were actually wrong? And then this coin did not go to $4 billion, it stopped at $1 billion and it rugged. You have lost your money, right? You wouldn't know when this coin are going to go to zero, so there's no need for you to gamble. Yes, I know some of you have gambling spirit, you want to gamble, you want to make money as fast as possible from some of these coins, but you don't want to risk what you don't have full knowledge about. Because you don't know where this coin is going to head to, like the top is going to get to, you don't want to gamble your money, because that is one way a lot of you actually lose money, because you want to make quick money from this. So it simply means, even if this coin is created from pump fund, because recently people are saying once a coin is created from pump fund, that's like a secured coin. Yes, I think like that's actually fair if you're judging like that, but people still create coin from Radium and it's still okay. But you know, once a coin is created from pump fund, they assume that it's okay. It is not completely okay, because these coins could actually be bundled. I really wish I can show you a coin that's been recently bundled. That would actually help you understand this very well. To do this, I'm going to just go to pump fund and let me just check out some coin, any coin of my choice. I found this one called Flexing, although this is not a perfect bundled coin, because if you bundle a coin, it's supposed to just straight up, most times it's like 1 minute you bundle up everything and then the coin will just graduate to Radium. Okay, but this is how bundling work. When they create this coin, they instantly buy up everything like the supply. Sometimes they can buy like 60, 70, 80% of the supply and then leave the rest of them for the people to buy. And when you see a coin that pumped this fast like this, it's actually a red flag, especially if the coin is on pump fund or like a newly created coin that's just showing up on desk screener. So you want to check, what do you want to check out for? If you're on desk screener, for instance, now what you want to do is, let's pick out another coin that is reasonable. So we are going to use this one. What you want to do is you go to you go down here and click on this link you can see over here. This will take you to the holders count. Let's go to the holders count and let's see some details for ourselves. So you want to see how many holders they have. This is kind of like a normal coin, not a bundled coin. But when you want to see a bundled coin, you would actually see that one person is holding a lot of the supplies, or like they're holding equal amounts of the supplies. You can just see 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, like something like that. It simply tells you that this is a bundled coin. They simply bought it up with one wallet and then distributed it to multiple wallets, or they even bought it with multiple wallets but at the same time. They bought it all at the same time. So guys are very, very smart, and you have to also be very smart if you're buying some of these coins on the market. So you have to be very careful. If not, you're going to end up losing money instead of making money in this market. So when you see a bundled coin, even if the narrative of the coin is very good, you're going to wait for those persons that snipe the coin to sell off first off before you're going to enter. That is, if you actually believe that this coin is actually a great idea and it's going to do well, that's when you're going to buy. If not, just avoid it as fast as possible. And even Desk Screener made it very simple for you to actually check out when a coin has people that sniped it. Like this, you can see this one over here, see sniper. Under this section you can see sniper, and let's push this forward and you can see some of the persons that sniped the coin. Although this one bought $0.01 and made, like, it's not reasonable, but yeah, there are some guys that sniped that should have sniped with the reasonable amount. If you scroll to the end, it's not even showing like the best of them, but you want to check this section to find out when they've sold. So once you're seeing sold, on most of those guys that sniped, especially the ones that sniped with big amount of money, once they've sold, then you want to jump in, if you, just in case you want to buy the coin. But if not, just let this slide and move on with your life. So this is some of it. I can't talk about every one of them in this video, but if you want to learn more about this and how to trade meme coins and make money from meme coins, I actually did a cryptocurrency and DeFi mastery course. You want to check out that course with the website uchecrypt.com. I'm going to leave the link in the description, so go ahead and purchase the course right there and learn more about cryptocurrencies. And guys, we've come to the end of this video. I really hope this is helpful. If it was, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.